Around the world, more and more car buyers have discovered how the Saab Scania Group's broad-based capabilities in transportation technology are expressed in Saab cars. Every generation of Saab cars has been noted for fine road holding. The joy of driving and the feeling of security behind the wheel are among the things Saab owners and the motoring press have praised most highly. The basic concept behind every Saab is tried and proven, as old as the make itself, but constantly developed and refined to meet growing demands for even greater performance. Saab has constantly challenged the competition with pioneering innovations that have become standard equipment. Typical examples are Saab's early use of diagonally divided brake circuits in 1963, self-repairing bumpers, and the electrically heated seat in 1972. In 1979, we introduced an air filter for the passenger compartment, then permanently lubricated shaftless wheel bearings. And swiftly becoming an automotive classic is Saab's unique application of turbocharging, now in its third generation with our 16-valve engine. Electronically controlled boost pressure with Saab's APC system enables the turbo to run safely even on low-octane fuel. These are a few highlights from a long list of innovations resulting from Saab's unconventional approach to automotive engineering. For many years, our engineers have been conducting advanced studies about the way a car behaves on the road and about the driver's instinctive behavior behind the wheel, a complex interplay between the car and the driver's senses and reflexes. We have used this knowledge to develop a new dimension in automotive engineering. Our unique way of combining high performance, exceptionally good handling, passenger comfort, and functional design is the key to our success story. Now, we are proud to present a completely new Saab, the Saab 9000 Turbo. When interior space is measured according to the American EPA index, the 9000 Turbo is classified as a large car. A 5-door, 5-seat hatchback, one of the roomiest in its class, with ample space for 3 to sit comfortably in the back seat. The Saab 9000 Turbo is powered by our recently introduced 16-valve turbocharged engine, now fitted with a completely new Saab-built 5-speed transmission. This 4-cylinder, 2-liter engine has double overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, and dome-shaped combustion chambers that combine to provide outstanding efficiency. The engine also has self-adjusting, maintenance-free hydraulic valve lifters that eliminate the need for valve adjustment. The engine is mounted transversely with front-wheel drive and power-assisted rack and pinion steering. Our electronic APC system controls the boost pressure delivered by the turbo, allowing the use of any octane fuel. And the 9000's fuel injection is the latest Bosch LH system, featuring a programmed microcomputer. Simple, reliable, and efficient. In addition, the 9000's turbo engine is fitted with an intercooler that ensures an ideal combustion temperature and enables the output to be increased to provide maximum performance under any driving conditions. Top speed is nearly 140 miles per hour, 60 miles an hour is achieved in just over 8 seconds. And the 9000's maximum torque is exceptionally high. 188 foot-pounds at 3,000 RPM, which guarantees outstanding passing performance. This engine can match and even surpass the overall performance of much larger, heavier engines. Yet its fuel consumption is remarkably low. However, Saab's engineers weren't only out to get prestige performance. Their goal was to build a car in which high performance can safely be used under all driving conditions, thanks to well-matched road-holding characteristics. The 9000's entire chassis is tuned to achieve a predictable interplay between the road and the car on the one hand, and the driver and the car on the other. The 9000 has a long wheelbase and a wide track without excessive overhang, providing exceptionally good road holding. Thus, the 9000 behaves consistently throughout its speed range, even when fully loaded, on straight roads, during cornering, or when accelerating, leveling off, or braking. The driver of a Saab 9000 will never be surprised by the rear wheels breaking away. So if a critical situation arises, the driver will always know exactly where the limit is. Importantly, the 9000 has virtually neutral steering, so all 4 tires have maximum grip at all times. That means the 9000 can be driven faster and more safely around bends than most other cars. Another unique feature is the 9000's low-level panhard rod, which lowers the roll axis, thus minimizing undesirable lateral body sway. Front and rear stabilizer bars improve road holding still further, especially on winding roads, and make the ride more comfortable for passengers. But the way a car behaves on the road also depends on the interplay between the car and the driver. Unlike most car makers, Saab Scania is unique in that we have a better understanding of ergonomics. The Saab 9000 Turbo, like our aircraft, has been designed to communicate with the driver, providing clear, unambiguous, logical, and consistent information via the steering system, the suspension system, and the driver's seat. We know that changes in direction and acceleration can be felt in hundredths of a second through steering wheel torque, visually, and through the body's sensory areas, especially the back. Incredibly small and rapid signals from these changes instinctively create the necessary reaction by the driver or the pilot. For example, at twice the speed of sound, it is essential that a pilot's physical senses, reflexes, and reactions be in perfect harmony with the aircraft. Not only does the 9000's chassis design minimize the risk of driver errors, it is also forgiving. It tries to correct errors rather than magnify them, thus optimizing driving safety. Inside, the instruments are positioned so that the driver can easily see them, and the controls are logically placed so the driver can simply find them by touch if he or she is concentrating on the outside environment. The instrument panel is not an experiment in digital fads. The round and clearly legible instruments are based on exhaustive studies about the way aircraft pilots and car drivers function in daylight and darkness. The driver's seat has been given a special shape based on anatomical studies to communicate information from the chassis to the driver correctly, and a wide range of adjustments of seat rake, height, and length enable it to be adjusted to suit each individual driver. The steering wheel is also adjustable lengthwise. In addition, both front seats feature automatic electric heating, protective support for the upper spine, as well as built-in seatbelt mountings and head restraints, that are both fully adjustable. Driving comfort is also influenced by a low noise level. And for a quiet ride, the 9000's hydraulic engine mounts effectively dampen noise from the drivetrain. The climate system has the capacity to handle the cold of an Arctic winter or the blazing heat of the desert. Comparative tests prove it to be second to none. And Saab's ACC, a fully automatic climate control system based on a microcomputer, is standard on the 9000. Like all Saabs, the new 9000 Turbo features a flexible luggage compartment, which can now be used in 5 different ways. The Saab 9000 Turbo is one of the most efficient and technically advanced cars in its class. Tried and proven systems and engineering solutions have been further refined and developed to produce the most advanced Saab yet. The 9000 is the most exclusive car in the entire Saab range. A fast car. With exceptional road holding, driver interface, and passenger comfort. The 9000 is the roomiest and most comfortable car in its segment. And best of all, it's a genuine Saab.